Welcome back. Today we will be continuing our Union campaign with the next side battle of the Distress Call. I've gone ahead and spent second career point in Army organization, and I've started spinning up a second division. 2 new brigades of rookies, about as much as I can safely afford, and 1 unit of cavalry, just because I have the weapons available, even though I usually prefer to start cavalry as melee. It's easier for them to acquire stats that way, but, you know, so be it. If you're the 1 unit of veterans, buff these guys back up to 300, and give them the 1855s, which I had just barely enough of, to where I think captured from either skirmishers or something of that nature in the first battle. Armory-wise, nothing interesting. I've started buying up the 24 pounders. We will put those to use soon enough, once we have enough to actually outfit a single battery. Your newly formed army was heading to Washington but received a distress call and must respond. The Union supply station near the Manassas Railroad Junction urgently needs your protection. The region is very supportive of the Confederacy. Our forces are evacuating the depot, but more time is needed to secure supplies, arms, and ammunition. The rebels are desperate to get their hands on many weapons, more weapons, and send troops to attack. The garrison is not enough to stop them. Your mission is to arrive on time and repel the attackers. It's got rough numbers parity. On defense, this should be reasonable. Our supply depot is in danger of being overrun by rebels. The vanguard of your army moved quickly to reinforce it. Confederate forces approach from this direction. And this road. We've got a few skirmishers to send in order to delay them. You have at your disposal the small garrison and the supply depot. Surely not enough men to withstand all those enemies heading towards us. But the rest of your forces will not take long to arrive and join in the defense. Today you can win a glorious victory for yourself. Hold your ground, General. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and deploy the artillery first. And 1 brigade. That should be enough. So the enemies, you're going to get a couple brigades coming from this direction along this road, a couple brigades coming from this road, and some artillery with them. And then more artillery and brigades we're going to sort of filter in, I think here or here is where they enter in, and they start just sweeping in from the north. So should be interesting. We're going to pull these skirmishers away to have them pair up with skirmishers. You want to use skirmishers and cavalry and sort of wolf packs of 2 and 3 when they've got sort of bad weapons like this. Once you get advanced to sniper skirmishers, they can sort of run around on their own. But either detached skirmishers, or if for whatever reason you're using carbine skirmishers, you should keep them together with your forces. I'll go ahead and deploy off this way. I'm gonna wait and let them advance in further before I hit them in the side. It's another option if you really want to play skirmisher games. You can deploy forward, and you will pull their forces into chasing your skirmishers, and then you can pick them apart with basically a 3-man surrounded unit. But it sort of isolates your skirmishers and your attention over here, while if you're not careful, your main forces will get shot apart over here on the fort, so you're going to want to avoid that. They should be hitting here just about now. We're just going to advance time a little bit. Yeah, they're there. Okay. So you see what I say there. They really love to just charge what looks like exposed skirmishers. And so you can sort of easily push aside like an entire wave like this. Stop retreating. Offsets slightly so that these guys run properly. Stun charge. Good job, me. The rebels are too many, but your soldiers arrived just in time. Advance and secure the supply depots. Okay. Pause. Pull these guys back preemptively. guys need ammo. Cavalry around to take out this artillery. They've taken out the artillery behind them. And basically just keep advancing together in a wave. unfortunate if they're all stuck in the trees. They're actually really difficult to dislodge them. And this early in the campaign, their troops just suck. Nothing really much to say, just playing micro games around here. Trying to get these guys into the best position. Broke those guys. much to say. We're just finishing up the destruction of these forces. We have some cavalry that got loose. Important to keep cleaning up when you have the opportunity. Because of all of the gains that are possible, and experience. Weapons. Although when you get a situation like this where they're just going to run around the corner, it's a little frustrating. It's better to have melee cavalry, because they can actually help bring them to heal. But when you catch them in a river like this, good enough. There we go. Okay, so even parity, 1 to 4 kill count. Didn't fully manage to get any of our borrowed units killed off, but good enough. One of these guys was not ours. Richard was a garrison, so we don't care about him. Wickham, I think, was one of ours. Unfortunate, but oh well. This is what's important, though. Rescued some 1855s from the Allied cavalry and our own. And I think the skirmishers had them too. Captured some farmers, we don't care about that. More artillery is good early on. Wow, those are terrible. We don't care about those. Those are getting sold. And we got some of these back. Alright, thanks for watching.